Hi, and welcome to Fiery Void. I've been asked by our community to make a series of videos about Fiery Void, a game we're actually playing for some while now, to attract new players, to get the game and our community out there, and to see that this game actually doesn't die. It's quite old. And well, there are only a few of us out there still who are actually playing it. So I'm going to explain a couple of things to you in the next couple of videos um, about who we are, what the game is, and how we would like to see you with us playing this game. So welcome. Do not expect great videos or great effects, because I'm actually an old geezer who knows a little bit about computers, but could not be damned to actually put in some snazzy and great YouTube effects in this. Um, Maybe one of my associates will do that, but we'll see in the future. So, welcome again. Fiery Void, what is it? Well, it's a browser game based on a Babylon 5 tabletop game of Days Gone By. When I mean Days Gone By, it actually is reasonably old. I played it in 1997. And actually, what it was a tabletop game, so you had hexes, a hex field, you had miniatures, and those miniatures you placed on the hex field, and with a whole combination of, well, rather difficult rules and rule sheets. You actually rolled some dice, you fired missiles, and you had a strategic game on a table. Two players, multiple players. There were a whole lot of miniatures available back then, and they were all based on the popular show Babylon 5. If you don't know Babylon 5 and you're into sci-fi, well, maybe you're under 20 or 30 or you missed it the first time around, please go see it. Buy a box. You might find the graphics extremely outdated and campy even. Just hang in there, and the scenarios and the plot will get to you. Most of us who actually play the game are Babylon 5 fans, nerds, geeks, whatever, and we like the show so much that we like to play the ships. So what actually happened is that the company that were making the Babylon 5 miniatures and the game, Agents of Gaming, they went belly up in, I guess, 2000 and a bit, 2004 somewhere. And then another game company actually picked it up, Mongoose, who tried to make it, instead of a skirmish battler, a little bit more fleet based. But I think they also stopped doing it. So there are a whole lot of miniatures out there waiting to be bought by you, and well, several gaming systems, but they're not played anymore. So that's the end of the game. That's the end of the franchise. Well, so long Babylon 5 Wars. Well, no, actually, because a Finnish dude came up to me online and said, "Hi, my name is Atu. Atu. I don't know how those Finnish guys' names are pronounced, by the way. Sorry if I butchered it. And I'm making a Fiery Void Babylon 5 game. Would you be interested in playtesting it?" Well, of course, this was a dream come true. So we started playtesting it, and there were a couple of guys, well, 2, 3 guys actually, who were doing it, and well, 3 became 4, 4 became 5, and we started a Facebook community and noticed that there were a lot of people actually still wanting to play this. A couple of the main races, there are 4 main races, and the 4 main races were in there, but new races were being coded. The graphics should be made, level systems should be updated. There was a whole lot of work actually to be done. And at that moment, our only coder was Atu. So years passed, and actually more people came interested, and some learned coding, some learned to make graphics, and well, started making this game larger and larger. I did other stuff back then, had some other interest, and actually I left the community a little bit alone, the Facebook community even. I came back a couple of years ago and noticed there were like, what, 221 members. We started this with 4 or 5 guys, so enormously popular. Still, the game is only being played by 12 or 13 guys, but still, it showed that there are a lot of people who were actually still interested in this game and interested in playing it, developing it, and it still lives until this day. So the next couple of videos will actually show you more about the game, but this was actually the first one, and explaining who we are, what the game is based upon, and well, if you're interested or actually looking for Babylon 5 stuff to play, or have played the game in the past, check us out. Just find us on Facebook here, Babylon 5 Wars Fiery Void Strategic Combat Game. Here you can find a lot of interesting and nice people, some a little bit sarcastic, but hey, that's the nature of our community, I guess, who can introduce you to the game, explain all the rules, and welcome you actually to play this game with us. So in the next video, we're going to explain a little bit more about Fiery Void and how the game is played. So, well, welcome to the channel, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot to mention. You saw the earlier sheet of the game where you had to calculate all those boxes and rules and roll dice and stuff. Well, the computer does a whole lot of things for you in Fiery Void, but still, it's quite a complicated game. So if you cannot understand it from the start up, don't be discouraged. Hang on, ask some questions. This is about turn delays, about warm-up cycles, about weapon cycles, about damage controls, about attuning your radar settings, about attuning your weapon systems. So there's a whole lot of stuff that actually comes to enjoy the game. So don't lose hope. Just ask some stuff when you can't understand it, but it's worthwhile. You'll see. Bye-bye.